Hi, babies. Mwah. So today we're going to talk about the difference between people who admire you and people who pity you. Because sometimes it can feel the same, and this may not be for everybody. I think this is more of a specific message for certain folk. So in order to discuss this, I really have to talk about my background. So the background on me is at a very young age, I had four really little kids. So was married at 18, I had four kids back to back, boom, 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 boom. And then I left my husband. So I spent a lot of years accidentally, but not accidentally, surrounding myself with people I thought admired me, and that I thought I inspired, right? Because that's how it felt. They're always like, wow, like your life's so hard. Like, oh my God, I don't know how you do it. You're a single mom. You got four kids in 5 years. Your ex-husband, you know, was a whole nother, could be a whole nother series of videos. You put yourself through school. You were working full time, right? People were, what I thought it was, they were admiring me. And I was like, wow, I feel real seen. And then I got into this phase where I went through my spiritual awakening, my dark night of the soul, and I came out on the other side of that as somebody who was doing big things. My kids were growing up, doing their own thing. And I started getting to a space where I was really living a life of kind of like ease and flow. And I wasn't working like an office job anymore. And I wasn't looking for an office job anymore. And I was like reading tarot for a living and spiritually advising people for a living. And although I briefly went back to like working in the corporate America, for like this long, again, it was really on my own terms. I moved to Puerto Rico. I worked from home. And I definitely told my boss what she won't do in my life. In that process, I recognized that a lot of the people I thought admired me. And again, this is no hate to them. They actually pitied me. It wasn't admiration. I wasn't inspiring them because now that I was in this inspirational space in my life where I was really fluid, making all of this money, doing all of these great things, they were uncomfortable because they didn't have a box to put me in to pity me. I really was living a life of ease and they were uncomfortable.